Good afternoon, everybody. I am in Christchurch. This is my first time here. This is the largest city in the South Island, and I'm very excited to be exploring this part of New Zealand. I've been spending the last 4 days in Auckland, and yeah, I'm excited to go on this South Island adventure. But right away here, you can see we have absolute rows and rows and rows of car rentals, and that is because in this part of the island, many people will just rent a car and take a New Zealand road trip. And we're gonna end up doing that, but I think I'm gonna wait to rent the car. There's a Hertz near our hotel. There's a Hertz there, but I wanna get some things situated, so yeah. Of course, this is Bambi's, one of Bambi's favorite places. You used to stay here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Bambi's very excited to be back in town.
Yes.
So let's go.
I love Christchurch.
Basically, guys, I'm a little panicky about driving on the other side of the road. Just wait, there's gonna be a whole video of Zane drives in New Zealand. Just wait. But I'm a little panicky about driving on the other side of the road. So I wanna just like make sure it's a good day to pick up my car, to make sure like we're good. I'm gonna make sure, I think I have a gold membership with Hertz through one of my cards, so I wanna make sure I'm getting the best deal. For that reason, we're gonna be Ubering from here. Let me tell you, the air feels nice and crisp, huh? We're like out of the city, we're like really in the mountains here. Feels like crisp mountain air. It's gonna be colder down here in the South Island, but let's go. All right, guys, about 20-minute Uber ride. We're here at Hotel 115. That's where we'll be staying during our time here. And yeah, actually, guys, so I was researching. It's the second largest city in New Zealand, and it's the largest city in the South Island. So second largest in New Zealand, largest in South Island. This is an English-based city, right? So like there's like a lot of when I say English, I mean like European English influence here, right? So you see the huge churches. We'll see a bunch of churches. When we see the tram go by, you'll probably see that as well. But even right through here, it seems like, look, you can see the tram line. It goes right through here. I had no idea. Yeah, wow, look at this. This is cool. I literally didn't know. Look, so here's our hotel, and it goes right through there. So cool. All right, let's get checked in. We'll show you the room, guys. Got ourselves an upgrade. It's on level 1. It's kind of an interesting vibe to this hotel here. So let's see. Let's see what this looks like. Here it is. All right, let's check out this room. Not bad. Not bad. Not huge. But yeah, it's big. It is big enough for sure. And I'll let you know how much I paid. Hotels were not too bad here. Actually, sneakily expensive compared to Auckland. You know, the South Island is more touristy, from what I understand, than Auckland. So,
Not much of a view.
Not much of a view. This is an upgraded room.
It's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Let's give the bed the old test here. Oh, not bad, not bad. That'll definitely get the job done. I like that. I'll let you know how much I paid for this. Do we have anything in the mini bar here? Just milk. Just milk, okay. Smells a little raw in there, but that's all right. Let's take a look at the bathroom. Okay. Not bad. Not bad, actually. Nice and clean. Smells great in here. Huge shower. What were you thinking? Not bad?
I think I like it even better than the Auckland one.
I think so, yeah. The bathroom for sure is better.
It feels cozy.
And wait, is this a heated? Yeah. Oh yeah, I think this is a heated drying rack. I used to have one of these in my house. I installed one of these in my house that I owned. Wait, it should be. Yeah, this should be. I just forget how these things work. Yeah, not bad. I'm excited about Christchurch, you know, first time here. And yeah, Bambi's gonna see some old friends here. I'm gonna tag along for that, of course, and also just excited to explore South Island, guys. Let me just get this Agoda up. The flight was very cheap. We even paid like $10 or $20 extra to get like a nice time. So we flew at like 1. That way we didn't have to get up so early. And it was still very cheap. I think it was $50 each, something like that. And then for this hotel room, if I could just get this up here, I am spending, yeah, $90 a night, I guess. I think. Oh, that's with taxes. It was $157 for 2 nights. So with taxes, it comes out to like $90 a night. So not bad, not bad. Actually, a little more expensive than the Auckland hotel, but not by much. So anyway, guys, let's go. Cheers. I need a beer. Let's go. 67 down. I have to tell you, in New Zealand, was not expecting this. Like every hotel, the Wi-Fi has been so good. Sorry, New Zealand and Australia. The Wi-Fi has been really, really good. Like in every one. 67 down at for a hotel Wi-Fi? That's great. That's great. Crazy, guys. All right, guys, not much to say statistically here about Christchurch other than what I've already said. And yes, the population is 400,000 in Christchurch, so not a massive city, not a small one, I would say. I mean, small by Asia standards, but we're not in Asia, we're in Oceania, so. Oh, thought that might have been the tram. There are signs that say beware of trams the whole way through here. But yeah, you've got these cool, like, restaurants around here, gift shops, all sorts of stuff. And let's see, we got 2 for $120 here on these jackets. They're not very thick, so don't know that I'd go there. You got vegan donuts. There's a kiwi, yeah, so yeah, on an egg, yeah. So Australians are Aussies, New Zealanders are Kiwis, because that is the kiwi bird. And we learned out that the kiwi bird doesn't actually fly. And the reason it doesn't fly is because there were no predators to attempt to kill the kiwi, because New Zealand doesn't really have an abundance of snakes, right? So as they've been evolving, they had no need to fly, which is really interesting. But
Actually, what they say is that the kiwi birds don't fly because the New Zealand's so beautiful. There's no reason
no
to
danger.
leave. No
Yeah.
reason to leave because it's so beautiful here.
Okay.
That's what they say.
I see. All right. Well, guys, so far the vibe here is interesting. Looking for a spot for a pint, guys. But wow, look at this street. This street looks fun. Seems like a bunch of outdoor restaurants. Nothing seems open. Was it Monday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on a Monday here. But Bambi knows a spot because Bambi's a Christchurch expert. Used to live here.
Actually, I have pictures all over this.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the tram. Look.
Oh, here's the tram. It's about $40, so it'll go through our hotel there. And yeah, it goes at a snail's pace, but it's going. Yeah, so
I walk faster, I think.
I think we walk faster, yeah.
But
Yeah, for sure.
this is just for
Tourism. And would it be cool to sit out here and have a drink? Yeah, it would. And watch the tram go by? Yeah, it absolutely would. So, Christchurch tramways. There it is. Oh. Hello. All right. There it goes. 1888. Good number. So folks, you see the ice cream here. So I think New Zealanders or Kiwis are the largest consumers of ice cream in the world. So per person, each person consumes the most on an individual basis amount of ice cream individually, right? So yeah, it's interesting. Now this is a country that is known for its dairy farming, for its, well, it's sheep and cattle and it's dairy farming. So yeah, the butter here is very, very good in New Zealand. I can confirm. That looks cool. New region chicken and chips. Chicken and chips. What is that? Interesting. If only these were open. But we gotta find at least one watering hole that'll be open. We think we know one for sure that is open. But yeah, nice sleepy town here. It is a city, but it's giving me town vibes. It's a city, but tons of dessert shops here. Goldie Licks. And yeah, anyway, I have yet to try the ice cream in New Zealand. It's cold, you know, it's not the time, but maybe we do that now. Goldie Licks looks good. Yeah guys, so we're getting pretty close to being at the bottom of the earth here. Just as soon as we get to Queenstown, we'll pretty much be there, unless you want to go to the Antarctica. But yeah, there's even an Antarctic museum here, or like, what is it, like an Antarctic center here. So you can tell we're like really, really far, you know, down. And yeah, it's interesting. Now this is one place that seems very cool to me. This is Church Bar, or Church Pub. So we're definitely gonna go there. Right next to our hotel. And then we've got some interesting scooters here. One's got 3 wheels.
Oh yeah.
And let's just take a look here. You all familiar with the map? It's like a square. Very easy to navigate city here. And there's some different attractions around here. But you know, in the winter, it's sort of like, you know, mostly what you do is you drink. And we'll make the most of this Christchurch trip. Part of this is going to be Zane learning how to drive on the other side of the road, which is going to be fun. So yeah, the Church Brew Pub. Here it is. It's inside an old church. And we love good vibes. Okay, nice. So I'm not sure if it's open or not, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, it appears to be open. I saw someone walk out and see what the Church Brew Pub's all about. Yeah, it's definitely open. Wow, look at this, guys. This is so cool. Look at this. It opens up to a big church here. Wow. Very interesting looking brew pub here. You can see they got a live music area there. Wow, this is cool. Let's get a drink. Cheers, guys. Yay. You got their house ale. Oh, it's nice. Nice and light. Now this was historically a church, literally, and for like 100 years it was a church, and this is one of the oldest, or this is the oldest stone building in Christchurch. Pretty cool. And now they've turned it into a really cool commercial space. Guys, that place is so cool. I really recommend you go. Almost every seat is reserved for like past 6, so that tells you it's a good place. Got a 4.6 on Google. Food looks good, but guys, actually, this is Bambi and I's 1-year anniversary since we met each other. So we're gonna go to a steakhouse.
It's a special day.
Yeah, special day. I want a steak anyway, but it's a special day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very special.
We haven't had a real steak in a while. I mean, we had a steak, but it was like a pub steak. It was good. It was good, by the way, because I know the owners now. They're very nice people. In Auckland, very nice people. The steak was good. We're gonna go to a steakhouse. No shade, no shade.
We want like a proper
Yeah,
steak.
like a ribeye, like a dry aged,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's go, guys. Speaking of the Arctic, you can see the penguin mural of the Arctic glaciers there. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's cold enough to see your breath. Just about cold enough to snow, not quite. I don't know what it is in Celsius, but in degrees it's 36 and below. So we're getting there. So guys, one thing about Christchurch is there was a devastating earthquake in 2010, and the city's been rebuilding since then. Obviously 15 years later, here we are, right? But you can see, like, Bambi was here in 2015, right?
Yeah.
Is when you were here. And so 10 years ago for Bambi. And she says there's like a bunch of new buildings she hasn't seen, murals. But the vibe here is really, really nice. It's like a city, but not a city. It's a city that doesn't feel like a city, I would say,
Yeah.
on first glance.
Yeah, even when I was here before, that's what I would say. I like the vibe here because it's a city, but it doesn't feel like a city. It's
Yeah.
just, there's not much skyscrapers. It's more of like new buildings, but not really that high.
Yeah.
You could feel the old vibe here. I like this city.
Yeah. My first impression is nice. And I would say it's quaint for a city, you know what I mean? Like, and it definitely still has the historical architecture to the extent that it can with the earthquake, but
Very quiet, very
Yeah,
quiet
yeah.
for a city. But a lot of cool restaurants, hip vibe, art.
like a Melbourne, we were saying, Melbourne in Australia,
yeah.
but smaller.
But a lot quiet than
Yeah.
Melbourne.
You can even see here that the cathedral is being rebuilt still. I guess it's a long process.
They are still rebuilding the church.
Yeah.
Before it was like half of it was broken.
But you do have everything, you know, you got the Starbucks here, which looks cool actually.
Actually, that's new.
Oh, it's new, okay. You got the KFC over there, the Wendy's. You know, you got it all here. Nice murals.
That building.
Yeah, it looks brand new. Looks brand new. Folks, there's a New York deli here. They've Obama BLT, which is cool, but I wonder what the bagels are like there. Might have to give it a rip. Now, if you've been watching me for a long time, you know I love to dip into bookstores. So Scorpio Books, I like it. Let's give it a shot. See what it's like. Pretty nice bookstore here, guys. Got some big ones here. There's even like a section on New Zealand, but
because they love birds here.
Yeah. Actually, a ton of bird books here. Is this the Maori way of saying New Zealand? Yeah. Yeah, I thought so right there. Very awesome murals all over the city here. You can see this one, looks new. Yeah, and the light just came on, thank you. And just from here, you can see more. Definitely has an artsy vibe to the city here, for sure. Here's even more. Yeah, these are nice. This golden hour, guys, looks really good. More murals, street art here. This district's pretty nice, especially at this time of day. I like this display here. It's where you just saw us go into the bookstore. And it looks like there are quite a bit of shops and restaurants around here. I like the LEDs on the benches there. Yeah, cool place, guys. That is a Macpac, which I'm assuming is another outdoors place. We are in the outdoorsy area of New Zealand. The start of it, at least. The real one is Queenstown. But you do see a North Face there as well. Nice. Might as well just check out the North Face while we're here. See what's in here. Oh, these would be nice, actually. It's about 400 USD for like their flagship jacket. You know, like they're really, really low temp rated jacket. 400 USD, it's about 700 NZ. But I just thought of something. This reminds me a lot of Boulder, Colorado, but smaller, like quaint, but similar vibe to Boulder, Colorado. I used to live in Colorado. I used to live in Denver. It's not as big as Denver, but you do have a Kathmandu here as well, which is what I'm wearing. Love my Kathmandu purchase. Really nice. I guess we're just gonna cross here. Probably gonna do like a recap of my experience in Oceania, you know, in this area of the world. But one thing I noticed is things close super early. Things close super early in both Australia and New Zealand. Like this Kathmandu's already closed. It just hit 6, or not even 6 p.m. But I guess it just is what it is, guys. And you can see here the tram, it goes through all the way through the city. Get a city tour for 40 bucks. New Zealand. It's a shop here.
Yeah.
Ballantines?
Yeah.
What is it, like
Like Rostans.
like home goods?
No, like a department store.
Department store, I see. And look at these 3-wheeled scooters, so interesting. Folks, I think because of the earthquake, like it feels very modern here because everything's been in the process of being rebuilt. But the city feels really modern, you know, like the architecture is very clearly new. Like this building's so cool. This looks like an interesting restaurant here. Like just the way that it is architected. Eateries and entertainment, NX. Wow, look guys, it's called, I think, Archie Brothers. But this is also has like a Holy Moly, which we saw in Auckland. And that is like mini golf. This looks so cool. Somebody's bowling in there. We might do it. We might do it. Reminds me a bit of Dave & Buster's, actually. Bambi, have you ever gone bowling in your life?
I think in Queenstown.
In
we
Queenstown,
did, yeah.
okay, yeah. It's not very popular in the Philippines.
Yeah, it's not.
But there are some bowling alleys, but not many.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here it is. It must be a chain in New Zealand, but it's like an entertainment district here. Pretty cool. We're just on our way to Bessie, which is what it's called. So let's go ahead and hit that. Wow, that looks fun, guys. That looks so fun. And holy moly, I think it's like a place you can drink and play mini golf and eat. Cool place. There's a fort over here. Huh? So it says, I always knew you would come back. Bambi, did you know?
Yeah.
You weren't
Yeah.
sure, but you're
I got
back.
teary-eyed, guys.
Yeah.
I always knew you would come back.
Yeah. And I wanted to point out, this is, I think his name is Sir Edmund Hillary, right there. Let me get a closer shot, but there's a mural of this guy. He's on one of the bills. It's like the 5 or the 10 or the 20. And this is the first guy, I don't know if it's the first Kiwi or the first person ever to summit Mount Everest. So that's why he's a very famous like national figure here in New Zealand. I don't know if he's the first person ever, like in history, or like recorded history, right? Or the first Kiwi, but here he is. Sir Edmund, I think Hillary, this is what his name is. Yeah, and I just know this because he was on the bill, on one of the bills. So there's the legend here, the legend himself. All right, here it is, it's called Bessie. Let's give it a rip, guys. Let's see if we can get in without a reservation, hopefully. See the cows here? Guys, we got Tame Impala playing, love that band, but also got very lucky, somebody canceled, so we get to take their reservation. So this is a really nice vibe in here. Alright guys, I'm branching out here. I guess I'll just swirl it. Trying a wine.
Good?
It'll be good with meat. I went with the recommended. Not bad. And Bambi also, what did you get?
Gibson Valley Pinot Noir. Nice and sweet, yeah.
Okay.
Gibson Valley is actually in Queenstown, so I wanted to try their Pinot Noir.
Guys, we got some sourdough to start with that buttery New Zealand butter. So let's go. Wow, guys, I love a good sourdough. And I think this might, it's hard to say, but this is some of the best butter in the world. I think. Wow. All right, guys, here is the dry aged steak. This is 60 days. Dry aged for 60 days. We got the chimichurri here, the bone marrow, which is very interesting, and then we got some croquettes on the side. I'll let you know how it is. All right, here's what a medium rare looks like. Let's try it without the chimichurri. Yeah, it's definitely medium rare. Guys, you can really taste the dry age on it, like very, very clearly. It's cooks perfectly, crispy on the outside a bit, but the inside's obviously nice and medium rare. Let's try with this chimichurri. Wow, it's actually good. My first New Zealand steak. Amazing. Oh, the croquette's good too, guys. Yum. Bone marrow is insanely good. For those who are curious, it was 187 New Zealand, which is like 110 US, which from my perspective is great, especially for an anniversary. You know, it's a nice, nice dinner. You know, something special that we get to do once a year. Of course, of course. But from my perspective, it's pretty for a steakhouse. You know, not bad, not bad. And yeah, we had a great time. We didn't get drinks. Well, no, we did. We got wine. We got wine, actually. What am I thinking? I didn't get a beer, but yeah.
We didn't get desserts.
We didn't get dessert. Yeah. No, but it was great. We've actually paid more in the Philippines.
Yeah.
We got more food, but whatever. It was a great night. Good experience for us, and a special night, so it's good. Now we're gonna go to a place that Bambi loves. She used to live above this place, so let's go, guys. This is the rock pool right here, Bambi's old spot. Because Bambi used to live in that building there where the light is on, right above the rock pool. So this vlog's heavy on the Bambi content, partially because it's 1 year of being together, but also because this is her spot. This is her place, Christchurch. But anyway, guys, we're gonna get a beer. We gotta warm up. Whew. It's cold, guys. Let's go. Here it is, the rock pool.
How'd you like that?
I like the vibe. Oh, wow. I can see why you liked it here, man. Wow, it's nice. Cheers, guys. Yum.
Try it.
Bambi's favorite cider on tap. It's sweet. Oh, it's good. It's very good. Guys, if you watch this and you come to Christchurch, please, please, please go to the rock pool. Yes, Bambi knows people who work there.
Yeah, but the cider's great.
The service is amazing. They're amazing. By the way, partially Thai owns, partially New Zealand owns, right? So the owner is Kiwi, but his wife is Thai. And we got to talk about Thailand. Of course, you know I love Thailand and the Philippines and other countries, but guys, please, please, please go to the rock pool. I can't recommend it enough. Amazing people, huh?
The pizza's great, you gotta try.
The pizza's great, yeah. So we're gonna go check out Mickey's and we'll see how that is. Cool, see the Christchurch influence here. Let's check out Mickey Finn's. Guys, there's even a fire here going. Look at this. Wow, it's nice here, guys. All right, cheers. They have their own Guinness-like stout. Wow, it's so close to Guinness. Wow, it's not bad, guys. And I think we're gonna play some darts here. Why not? Guys, look at this very interesting mural here. That's actually a mural, right? That's,
Yeah.
it's hard to tell.
It's a mural.
It looks so real. It looks so real. That is not a building. I mean, it's a building, but it's not.
There's a food cart.
Food trucks here? Okay. Anyway, next morning here, guys. Had a great night last night. Didn't we?
Yes, hangover, guys.
Slightly. No, I am. But it was a good one. It was a good night.
We had fun.
Yeah, for sure. And wow, this looks so real. It's crazy. Oh, something smells great. We're on the hunt for a coffee here. Oh, this is sick. We didn't get to see this yesterday. We got the leather bags here. The butcher's pie. Oh, I want one. Oh man. Beef roll, baby mince. Wow, baby steak. Wow. Oh, this is so cool. Riverside Market. Coffee. Let's get a coffee, huh? Okay, I need to try this butcher's pie, guys. Got mashed potatoes, baby mince, baby steak. Let's go baby steak because we're gonna go eat. Okay, here's the baby steak. It really is a baby. $2.50 New Zealand. Not a lot. Well, that is nice.
It looks like a moon cake.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's good, huh?
I love the meat.
Yeah.
One of the best meats that we've tried.
Yeah, in the pie for sure, for sure. Right, and the Americano, they do Americano here. I was under the impression that the long black is the same, but I guess not, because they have both long black and Americano. Oh wow, that's super nice. All right, let's check out the Riverside Market here, right next to the coffee and the pie that we just got. It's like you've got more like, oh, those are samosas over there. So pretty nice looking samosas, and this market looks absolutely incredible. Dosa Kitchen, wow. Look at that block of cheese there. Legit block of cheese from the New Zealand dairy. Got more of these meat pastries. Yeah, they all look so good. Guys, look at this church. This church is absolutely immaculate. It's beautiful here. And then this Riverside Market is really incredible. If you come here, I'd recommend you go over here, you walk here, get some coffee, do your thing over here for sure. Looks like there's even a nice like upstairs area here as well. And then from the market here, by the way, there's a Ben & Jerry's down there. Another one. It dumps out here to this Bridge of Remembrance. It's sort of like plaza here. Guys, I think we're gonna try to get a car rented. Hopefully everything works out. And so it turns out you can actually eat the eels in here. The freshwater eels. Kind of wild. I think they're freshwater. Nice scene here in Christchurch. What a beautiful town, guys. In some ways, I prefer this to Auckland, actually. I prefer this over Auckland in some ways. Like, it's a lot quieter, it's a lot cleaner, I have to say. And yet, it kind of feels more modern because, like I said it earlier in this video, it's been rebuilt. So a lot of this stuff is new. I recommend you do this, like, river walk, I guess is what I would call it. It's really peaceful, and the weather's really not bad today, huh? Yeah, good day. You see the churches there. Obviously this is Christchurch. You see the little bridges as well, the stone bridges. Super modern buildings. Like, wow. You know, it turns out that the guy gave me a quote of about $286 for 3 days. That's US dollars. Okay, in New Zealand it's like 480 something. But it comes out to be like 286, okay, on my little converter, all right? So here's the thing. To do the tour, there's like a scenic tour bus that you can take from Christchurch to Queenstown. It's like over $200 US per person. So we're actually saving quite a bit of money, and we get to drive by renting the car. So it actually makes more sense. The rate for 3 days as opposed to 2 days is significantly cheaper. So we've got a bunch of days in Queenstown. So it's one thing that I want you to just be aware of if you do decide to do this. Yeah, now the little scary part is he couldn't reserve it for me, because if we reserved it, it would be way more expensive. So he said, just come in. I can't guarantee you have a car, but see me in the morning. You know? Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna assume we have a car tomorrow. We'll keep you posted. Yeah.
We tried to book by what's the Hertz?
Yeah, because I
have they don't have the cars, because a lot of people go to Queenstown, and then they wouldn't have any cars left here in Christchurch because everybody wants to go to Queenstown.
Yeah. So
and there's a one-way fee as well.
Yeah, so that's actually what made it so expensive, is there's a $200 New Zealand one-way fee. Yeah, like, that's a good point that you brought up. So the daily rate's much lower. I think it's like 80 or 100, but with the fee it adds up. Anyway, we're gonna go get some ribs, actually. Wow, this is, I think I showed you this at the beginning of this video here, but you can see actually people are here now. So this looks pretty sick. All right, guys, we're in here meeting Bambi's friends here at the rock pool again, and these are the ribs, the rock pool ribs. And he said I had to try it. They look amazing. Wow, let's get a curly fry. And there's the pizza, Bambi's favorite. What's it called?
Loaded hog.
Loaded hog. Great pub price. Yeah. All right, guys, let's try these ribs. I know you're supposed to eat ribs with hands. So good. Like the ribs that get back in the States. So good. I recommend this.
Tender.
Yeah, tender, beefy. The sauce is great. Cheers. Is there actually a number of different types of trams? It seems like this one's open. Like it has a partially open there, and some of them it seems like they're just completely closed. I'll tell you what, this feels like the first real like travel day in New Zealand, because when we landed we were just in like Auckland, you know. In Auckland we did a bunch of cool stuff like Hobbiton, and you know, we saw Mount Eden and all of that, which was cool. But this feels like I'm going on an adventure. In the famous words of what was it, Bilbo Baggins? Right from Hobbiton. But anyway, yeah, no, this feels more like a classic travel experience here in Christchurch as opposed to being in New Zealand's biggest city. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think you kind of get the idea of what I'm saying here. So I think I'm gonna really like the South Island. I'm already liking it here in Christchurch. But yeah, we're gonna just go walk to a park now. Yeah, so this part of Christchurch, guys, feels very English, like very European, you know. I don't know how many churches I've seen. I lost count. But it's a very interesting feature of this Christchurch area. I guess this particular church you can actually walk in. Or maybe it's not a church. Everything feels like a church. There's even like wine tasting over there. Wow, that looks interesting. Super interesting here. Let me show you this. It's called the cellar door. And yeah, you can do some wine tasting, have a nice meal. Very quiet, it's very quiet here. There's a cinema, I think. I guess this is an arts center. You can kind of see how they brought some modern elements in to the old school building here. Seems like there are food carts and stuff here as well. Puffed, sweet puffy lokumas. I don't know what those are. Lokumas. Alright, you can check out these Christchurch Botanic Gardens here. Apparently this is one of the things. By the way, there's like a, you'll see it on the sidewalk, there's like a city walk throughout this whole city that you can take. One of the things I like about New Zealand is the Maori language here is usually featured with the English language as well. So I think that's pretty cool. Definitely stick to their culture and their roots here for sure and value it, which is nice. Yeah, absolutely beautiful city. It's actually quite big, guys. So there's actually a lot to do here. I'm not sure how far the botanic gardens go, but you see this interesting wooden carving there. Assuming it's Maori in some way. See what's over here, guys. I think there's like a, I don't know what this is. I'm just kind of curious. Let me know, guys. What are your impressions of Christchurch based on this video? Is this something that you'll add to your New Zealand trip? If you're deciding to come here, let me know. I think you probably should. I like it a lot. I think it's maybe skipped over a little bit. I think most people head straight to Queenstown. But yeah, if you got the time, as I said, I'd recommend it. I'd recommend it. And then it dumps out here to a view of the river as well. So in terms of things to do in Christchurch, I guess, you know, especially in the winter, you know, there's a big pub scene here, I would say, for sure. So a lot of people, I think, drink, play billiards, you know, throw darts, which is what we were doing last night. And then there's like a gondola here, some other adventure things as well. You could ride the tram, do the city walk. Probably a day or two here is enough. Isn't there, what else is there around Christchurch? Like the gondola, and then are there other like activities you would recommend?
When I was here, I was just at this area.
Okay.
Like the Hagley Park or the city center.
So mostly, yes,
yeah, it's good to just stay here for 2 days and then drive to Lake Tikapo.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah, but it's like a 3-hour drive. It's like midway from Queenstown and here.
Okay.
So I think it's perfect if they stop here for 2 days and then drive to Queenstown from here.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I would actually say, guys, this is one of my big recommendations here in Christchurch. Having an absolutely amazing afternoon here, and we have gotten just so incredibly lucky with the weather in New Zealand. Like apparently it's usually colder than this and rainy or snowy, and we've just had sunny day after sunny day after sunny day. It's been awesome. Folks, there even is like a little gin stall here. I don't know how else to call it, but you can just sit here in the gardens and yeah, drink and enjoy yourself. You can see Diminish and Ascend, Dave McCracken, and there it is. The ducks are having a fun time on this sculpture. You can hear the construction going on in the background again. This place is really being developed. All right, folks, this just about wraps up our Christchurch adventure, going to Bambi's neck of the woods here. Thank you so much for being here. I really liked Christchurch. I have a great first impression of it. I would absolutely come back here, and I would recommend that you come here as well. Not just saying that because I'm dating Bambi, but also, and she loves it here, but also I genuinely had a great impression here in Christchurch. Very clean, modern. I know it's surprising, but it feels modern here because of the reconstruction, the new construction, and yeah, extremely clean, cool pub scene, fun, quiet. Yeah, nice place. Safe, yeah, clean.
Yeah.
I said clean a million times, but yeah.
It's a mix of old and new.
Mix of old and new, yeah. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here, and I'm gonna certainly be talking to you again soon.
Like and subscribe, guys.